Good evening, good evening. How are we all doing? It's Friday. Well, sort of it's Friday. I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. We'll see, maybe. If I remember and I'm not, otherwise indisposed. But yeah. It's sort of kind of the end of the week. How's everybody doing? I've had a good one. I've had a fairly busy day. Made a couple of videos, or a video and a short, rather, and eat a very tasty dinner. Was a particular highlight of my day. Took last night off, as I'm sure you noticed, as I needed to do a few bits and pieces and get stuff done around the house and stuff, which could have kind of waited, but I was still in such a fucking sour mood 24 hours on that I really didn't feel like going anywhere near anything, really. So I think it was probably a wise decision in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, we're doing better today. So, how are we all doing? Evening, Noel. Evening, Steve. Evening, Farron. Thank you very much for the membership thing, notification thing. I was looking there, I thought that was a super chat. Do appreciate. Hope you're doing well. Going to Disneyland. The one in California or the one in Paris? Well, technically outside Paris, isn't it? But anyway. Can't see why you wouldn't want to do that. Because there's Disneyland in either of those locations, isn't it? And then it's Disney World if you're in Florida. Not that I've got any bloody idea what the difference is, but excuse me, apart from geography, but yeah, it is what it is. I've got to admit, Disney World would not be my thing. I did recently, last night, amongst other things, watch a video about Dollywood, Dolly Parton's theme park. So, yeah, that actually seems like it'd be more fun than you'd think, or than I thought, anyway. If I happen to, by some weird twist of fate, find myself in that part of the world, I'd probably visit. I don't particularly imagine that scenario is actually going to come to pass, but you never know. Apparently, it's not a bad theme park, as theme parks go. Ow. Yeah, I've got some issues over here. which funnily enough only seem to flare up at this time of year, which makes me think it's stress related rather than actual damage related. Because this time of year really fucking sucks. They do be hating it. So, we're going to play Fallout 4 when it beats up, if it beats up. Because I've got to go through Script Extender and stuff. For some reason, it's a bit weird sometimes when I launch Script Extender. So, it's going to try and figure out which bit of the program it wants to launch in which way, and it sometimes takes a minute. On the other hand, worth it for the mods. Usually. I haven't actually updated Fallout 4 yet. Basically, because if I update the game before the mods have caught up, I won't be able to play. And that would be wildly inconvenient, wouldn't it? Come on, buddy, get thee going. Let's try that and see if that's going to work. Or if it's going to freak out. So yeah, once the mods update, I might think about it. But then again, we do another update for Fallout 4 in the new year, so God knows. But I'll give him a bit of time, by the way. So I stopped my updates before the last one, actually. I'm a couple of updates behind at the minute because I would probably have updated in the meantime. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't because I was waiting for the December one and it just took longer. But whilst the December update took longer to come out than I expected, I was also busy and ill, so I didn't go anywhere near it anyway, did I? So it is what it is. Right, well, we seem to have something that's masquerading as life anyway. Come on, OBS, wake up. Thank you. OBS over there acting like IBS. I've got a feeling I might have to boot this again because it seems to be taking a hot minute, which I'm not terribly surprised. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try again and go the other way. So open up the mod manager and launch it from inside the mod manager. See if that actually works. Maybe we'll have a bit more luck. Maybe. There we go. It took a minute, but it's thinking about it. No, wait, it seems to have crashed again. Oh, we're doing well today, aren't we? Let's try again. Might be that I need to log back into Vortex. Actually. Let's be having you. Well, something's happening. I don't know if it's good or not, but something's happening. Looking slightly more promising. Right, well, we're back to where we were before, although I have a mouse this time, which I think is an improvement. Will the main menu start? Should do. I mean, it did earlier today when I checked it. Was it earlier today or yesterday? Yesterday, actually. I was able to log in and play yesterday without any issues. I don't know why it's causing issues today. Give it a minute to think about it. That's way too long. I'm not taking the time to read that. Not down for reading essays right now. How's it going, Wayne? Right, this is definitely taking the liberty. We can't be having that. Let's try. That doesn't seem to want to work either. Just trying to open Nexus mods at the moment, and even that's taking bloody ages. I don't know if it's my computer or my internet being a bit iffy at times, or both, or if it's just in full dickhead mode, but that seems to be the case today. And it's annoying. Yeah, surviving anyway, Wayne. Would be if my computer would do, you know, computer stuff. I feel like there's not really too much to ask of it, but I may have to turn the microphone off and kick the shit out of my computer to make it start working again. Or I may just have to restart it, because it doesn't even seem to be able to boot a single website right now. Nope, we are fucked. Wonderful. Right, yeah, bear with me a minute. I'm going to have to restart because apparently my computer has just managed to ram its head right up its arse, which is no mean feat considering it neither is possessed of a head nor an arse. Quite impressive, really, when you think about it. Anyway, yeah, during 2 minutes, hopefully, unless my computer decides to come up with some new way to fuck me over. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Won't be long. Right, we're back, kind of. Let's see if we can actually make things work this time. Well, it's still being weird. Internal struggle continues. Right. Piece of shit. Well, at least I was able to boot up Nexus mods this time, so that's a start. Excellent. Right, so that seems to be working. Try the next trick. Bit by bit, we'll get there eventually. Might reach retirement age before that happens, but we'll get there. It's looking better. I don't know, technology. Fucking pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay. So Steam thinks it needs to be involved, despite the fact I've told it repeatedly to fuck off. We should be nearly there now. That's a start. Let's do some praying. Thank you. Did this yesterday, like I say, just jumped straight in. No problems. Today, computer's like, nah, mate, I'm just going to piss in your cornflakes. Oh, well, we're here. We're rolling. Maybe. How's things, Steve? Alright. So, we should be all set up and stuff. Actually went through and cleaned out a bunch of unneeded saves as well, so it should have freed up a bit of space. And, oh, bloody headache, I know that. Oh. So, I think we just need to head straight back to Lexington, really. There's a dog up there. I'm not sure if it's the provisions dog or if it's what's her name? Carla's dog, but some things never change, eh? Makes much odds for it. Let's go to Lexington Apartments and listen. Yeah, I think we're just due to sneak in the back door anyway. Like, oh, we've got a level. Is that what I want for a level? Lady Kill's a possibility. Snake. Oh, Gun Nut. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind Armourer either. I think Gun Nut is more appealing. When I'm on the ball, I wouldn't, because Gun Nut and Armourer come in at the same level. I will not take anything on level 12, and then when level 13 comes up and take them both simultaneously. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of okay with it as it is. It's not the end of the world. So let's get Gun Nut, because I think that's going to be the play. And make a couple of quick modifications before we press on. Arguing with the tax office, that sounds like fun.
Useless.
Yeah, especially when I can't read, apparently. Right.
Look at that.
Damage and accuracy is not unwelcome, although the accuracy is really not worth it. Burning damage and improved range is not a bad one. I could do... So the boosted capacitor improves damage but reduces ammo capacity. Seems like the thing to do, actually, given the way I'm using this as a pistol. I think that's probably the play. Especially as I'm doing a high damage output playthrough, so I think I'll do that one. Improved short barrel. Nothing I want to change there. Sharpshooter's grip, I think is as good as it's going to get. Standard sights, well, changing them wasn't worth it. No muzzle. I could put a gyro compensating lens on there, or a beam focuser. Drops the range, so superior recoil. That's kind of appealing. Better range, accuracy, and recoil. I think that's probably the way to go if I was going to do though. The beam focuser. Is it really worth it? Not really, to be honest, right now. I could put paint on the thing, but I don't think I really want to do that either right now. So that's fine. What about my musket? I can't crank it any further. Extended short barrel. I'd like a bracketed long barrel, actually. That would be preferable, yeah. Nice. Means I can put something on the end of it. Which I don't think I've got anything there. No, we don't do anything there. I think I want to put either probably a beam focuser up the range. Yeah, definitely the beam focuser on there. So that improves that. Cool. I'm sure I feel like using gun nut was actually necessary there, but anyway. Right, let's head to yeah, let's head to Lexington and go and deal with some raiders. So survival options, because this is not remembering my settings for some reason. Maybe when I update things it will start doing that, but whatever. And we'll sneak in via the pipe and start taking people out in Corvega. $16 ranks, that's not bad, Steve. Guess how much time I've been playing Fallout 76 since Wednesday. Yep. Fuck all. It's a bit soggy out. Okay, and on we go. I feel like taking 2 companions when I want to sneak through here and just pew pew dudes is probably not the play, but decision's made, I suppose, now. Not seeming to want to go down, that guy. Nice, yeah, it is double XP and double score at the moment, isn't it? So you should be able to make a bit of progress. I might do a bit of grinding over the weekend, but the prospect is not appealing at the best of times, and this really is not the best of times. Ooh. Might be worth it. Getting a bit picky with what I'm going to collect in terms of stuff these days. So definitely do need to make as much money as possible, but I've also got limited carry capacity. Well, I haven't got the carry limits from survival mode on, so I suppose there's that. Pew pew. Have I got any food on me? Probably not much, because I've got a lot of stim packs, haven't I? Yeah.
Yo, psst.
Suppose that'll be getting kept. We'll see what happens. Now we'll wait to value ratio. I don't suppose it's going to be there. Try and get it out of the way so you don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah. Definitely the play. In the way, Codsworth. Yeah, don't have suppressors or anything on my guns at the minute, so gotta be careful. Oh, machine gun turret.
Grip on yourself.
Well, I took that guy down. Aww. Those are not worth taking. Those are not worth taking. Those are. Yeah, we're doing now, alright. And on we jolly well go. I know where that sound's coming from, but it really shouldn't be. Yep. Okay.
That's it.
Can go F4 footsteps mod. It's one of my worst handwriting ever, but hey, yeah. I don't know if it's just I can't hear them because of other changes or if there actually aren't footsteps in Fallout 4, but I can't remember which it is, but the lack of them is disconcerting, to say the least. Evening, Brad. How's it going?
Who's there?
Nobody. Shit.
Just noise. Just noise.
Oh, there's something I forgot to loot around here. Knew there was something. You know the game so well, the subconscious tells you missed something. Some interesting typing going on there, Steve. Almost as good as my handwriting.
Got it.
Mind you, I just failed to spell the word steps, so I can't talk that much, I suppose. Here you are. She landed a hit. That was iffy.
What the?
Yeah, one of the things I noticed in Fallout show when I watched season 1 back, there's only 2 cases of a stim pack being used. And interestingly, it doesn't respond the same way in each time. When Lucy uses it to deal with the knife wound in the first episode, the stim pack doesn't instantly heal it. It takes time. And she sort of slowly gets better and better, and over the next few minutes she's kind of moving more and more freely until she's moving like she was never injured at all. But when the ghoul uses it on the dog just pops straight up. I got fucked. Because I should have been able to hear the fact they were there and moving around, but they were absolutely silent. Yeah, I thought it was an interesting turn of events that gotcha. Oh shit. Yeah, that's probably me done for. Sans one leg. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that we got both versions of the stim pack going on there.
Then I call it quits. Over there.
What the fuck was that? What?
What's all this?
This sure as hell looks that way.
Right.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth.
Yeah, I think I'm moving on from using leather armor, aren't I, now for my provisioners. Really want metal armor for them at this stage. I'll go faster metabolism. Yeah, I don't know if it was deliberate or if it was something that maybe was a bit of an oversight. It was an interesting thing. I think the fact it took a while for Lucy to heal was probably deliberate. I'm not so sure about the dog. I think they were more focused on showing that it works on dogs. It's also possible that the dog would lie still and pretend to be dead, but wouldn't do so if they put fake injuries on it. So, you know, it would probably lick all of the fake injuries off, the prosthetics. So it may be that there was a practical consideration in there. I don't know, though. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Sweet.
A whole bunch of goodies there. No, that's so much mistaken. Coolant caps are aluminium, aren't they? They are. They are actually quite valuable on that front. Bees. So many things that are locked in here.
Yes.
Has my head gotten bigger, or are these headphones clamping harder? They're giving me a headache these days. They're not as comfortable as they used to be for me, anyway. Maybe I need to make further adjustments.
What the? What? Huh?
Did you hear that? He's out there.
What the hell was that?
That took some doing.
Who's there?
Now, I used to be able to do a cunning trick.
Oh man, please don't be ferals again.
One more or less.
Shit's got ambushed all over it. You sure you saw something?
Shall we seek cover, sir? I'm feeling rather exposed.
Well, pull your pants up then, Codsworth. Yeah, ideally, if you can bounce a grenade off that... Has to be a grenade, not a molly, obviously. Off that pipe, it'll drop back underneath and hit whoever's hanging around down there. Which, if you're playing a particularly difficult version of the game, survival mode or variations thereof, like I currently am, it's quite handy to be able to do. So those guys can get the drop on you otherwise. Fuck you, Codsy. Get out of my way, you irritating tin can. I mean, I love Codsworth, but fucking hell, he's in the way.
I'm seeing things.
Right.
Having a problem letting go?
Not really. I'm having a problem carrying everything I want to keep, actually. See if I think.
Got it.
Problematic on the weight to value ratio. Now you're in the way, dog meat. Earth, come back here at once.
Hey, over here.
All right. Were it within the realm of possibility?
Move here.
Of course, sir. Right then.
Stop running off for me. Salt. So for now.
If only I could, sir. It's just a tad bit out of my reach.
The delayed response from Cosworth there. feel like there was another one down here, but maybe it's one of the ones in the upper levels who was a little bit more sharp-eared than I wanted. I think so, actually. There's a lot of steel to be had here, but carry weight efficiency on it is really not good. Like, they're all about £5 and they have like 1 or 2 bits of steel in them. It's really not worth it.
What was that?
Draw time on that is problematically long.
Who's there? Who?
Cindy Lou.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
Let's see. And don't think I need to go through there, do I? If I remember correctly. The place I was thinking of is up the other flight of stairs.
I'll find you.
Well, that was shit.
What the? Fucking.
I wanted it through the window, but with no throwing arc or crosshair, it's kind of difficult to do. Should have had plenty of grenades to lob.
Who is that?
It's George.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Any sensible fella who knows that if you get a
No need
shot
to
on me,
hide.
I'm in deep
Oh,
shit.
I know you're here. I'll find you.
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I hear something.
Yeah, those folks are upstairs.
I'm seeing things.
Got sharper ears than usual.
Show your face. Come on.
Presumably as a result of
Yeah, keep running.
being in survival mode. Welcome back. Are you feeling relieved now? If I remember rightly, there's a few explosives around here. Monkey lost his head. I probably should have got myself blown up by accident by now, but paranoia is spiking. Usually what happens in this part of the Corvega. Paranoia, not the blowing up. Although that does happen sometimes too.
What the hell was that?
Pew pew.
What the fuck was
Got lucky there.
Hey,
Just noise.
who's there?
Just noise.
Where that one came from, but I nearly got myself screwed over. I think that may have come from here, actually. Come on, Codsworth.
Yo, psst. Can I be of service? Of course.
Right. He's a little bit overburdened, our boy. Right. Lower carry weight than other companions, dog mate. Which does make a certain amount of sense. With him being a dog and all. Good at a lot of things, but not really known as beasts of burden, are they? That's the button I was trying to remember.
The Corvega. I like to think of it as a distant cousin.
It's an interesting take there, Codsworth.
Come on out. Nice and quick. You can trust me.
See your feet moving around up there. I don't see anything I can actually get a shot on, though. There is. Somebody's still alive. There. At least one of them's out there. Something's still out there. Be one of the best quest places in the game. It's pretty damn iconic, that's for sure.
Level of security has come out and fight if you dare. Eh? That won't do. Not at all.
Fuck it off, eh? That wouldn't do. I'll do a particularly good imitation of Codsworth. But, still.
In the old world, eh?
Doesn't sound like I'm doing a particularly good impersonation, but I could potentially be from the same part of the world, at least. Probably because that's the idea. I have the Salisbury steak actually, just because decorations.
Excellent.
Grognak. Yeah. Boss trunk. Look at the armor I've recently acquired. Lightweight metal left legs, what's there? Pocketed painted, that's better. Something, isn't it? Howdy, Daisy May, right? Avatar at cinema, nice. Enjoyed. I remember seeing the original when it first came out many moons ago. It was a long time ago. It was like one of the first major 3D releases back when that technology was just beginning to break through. I was sat right at the front, which normally I wouldn't advocate for, but when 3D was very, very new and it was Avatar, felt like the leaves of the jungle were right in front of your face because of where the focus distance on it was. It was actually really quite a good thing. Not great for your neck on a 3-hour movie, but I was a lot younger then, so not the end of the world. Gotcha. What do I get from a hubcap, I wonder? Screws and aluminium. That is worth having then. Not the best way to hide your safe, sticking a big keep out sign on it. Just as a general rule. You always seem to blow the place up with the cars, did you know? I'm sure I have done that at some point, both accidentally and deliberately. These days I'm so familiar with this space that I can practically shoot blind in here.
Entirely unnecessary.
Hey,
Mr. Shrike,
how you doing, buddy?
Huh.
Never mind, boy. Hey,
sir?
heads up.
That was weird. That, for a second there, the dialogue mod kicked in, and I don't know if it should or it shouldn't at the moment. I can't remember whether or not I disabled it because it was causing problems, and I wanted to re-enable it when it was updated, or what? I really can't remember right now. It's been a minute. Yeah, that was definitely strange. Ain't progress, it's a very good imitation. Steering wheels and engines and chairs, and I don't even know what the hell those are. Radiators, maybe? Maybe? Ooh. is a good point, Brad. My favourite case of blowing up cars, probably still my personal Facebook somewhere, was when I was playing Fallout 3, and there's an absolute ton of them just outside Arlington Library on the freeway, just backed up. If you get the right place, you can stand on a bridge, lob a grenade, and watch the explosion, such as it can in Fallout 3, kind of run down the freeway as the cars blow up the one next to them. And it goes on for absolutely miles. Obviously limited by PS3 technology at the time, but it was quite cool. So, job's a good one. Let's bounce back up here and turn this quest in, I guess. It was good times. It was new and novel at the time as well, because it was like, I don't know, probably about 2010 or so I did it.
You know what I call
Eons ago.
one that ends without an
Hi.
You find those raiders?
The history. Now, what do you say to joining the Minutemen, helping others when they need it?
Their history. Now, what do you say about joining the Minutemen? Helping others when they need it.
You helped us, so it'd be pretty ungrateful of us to turn our backs on other folks.
If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Statesman Hotel. I don't really remember that. It's been a while. Okay. So, 10 Pines on the list. Let's head back to Sanctuary. Oh, speaking of things I want to update. This. So I don't have to do that every time I want to fast travel. I'm probably not going to talk to Preston for a bit, because he'll just start triggering more Radiant quests and stuff. And then try and tell me to retake the castle before I've even got to Diamond City, probably. Send me off to places I just don't want to go yet. Button. Right, what else would I like to chuck in here? Do we put ammo in here? I guess we do, don't we? Oh, I'm running low on fusion cells. Didn't know I was running that low. That's quite a significant point. Definitely don't need fusion cores. Those don't go in there. That's full show. Cool.
Heads up.
Something you need, sir?
Helps. Carla here? There's a dog up there. I don't know if it's Carla. 7 probably means more people here than I need. Oh, yeah. now. It's good. Right. Dog meat, dog meat, dog meat. Where are you there, buddy?
Look alive.
Yep. Oh, sacrilege there, Daisy. New Vegas belongs in the dustbin of history. Come on, get it right. No, it's not a shite game. It's a severely overrated game. Massively overrated. Fallout 4, Fallout 3. And that's where I'm going to stop. Then the show. The show might even top Fallout 3 at the minute in terms of it being current. Or because it's current, rather. Yeah, right, cool. We do need to put some more... no, actually I don't. Think about it.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. We heard your radio beacon, so we thought we'd come give it a try. We just wanted to say how grateful we are for the opportunity. So, let me know if you have anything you need me to do.
Weird hybrid of...
Did you need anything?
Some more beds.
third and first person there.
People are having to sleep in shifts.
Yeah, it's because you're not supposed to be here. I mean, well, technically you are, but you know. Sort of, but not. Right, in here... You can fuck off out of my house. Yeah, pretty much. Fusion core, fusion cells though. Lots of fusion cores. We need to go and do some selling in a bit, don't we? Let's see. I put a leather chest piece in here. I did, didn't I? And there's a metal left leg. Right leg, that's probably fine. You know, I'll take the left leg out. I'll put a metal one in there. So, chest, left leg, right arm, right leg. I need a left arm if I've got one. Doesn't look like I do for him. End of the world, but... Cool. Oh.
I want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
I'll take that. Apparel, armor fatigues, helmet. I'll keep the boiled one. You can have the basic one. Okay. Need to get him a gun.
Broken.
10mm pistol or something else? 10mm pistol, I think. Right.
Can we trade a few things?
Of course.
So, 10mm pistol, 10mm round. Now, we'll send him to... Tempines and connect him to Starlight, I think. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I think I want to connect him to Starlight. I don't know. Starlight driving is connected elsewhere. Supply lines. So everything else I've got. Except Sunshine Tidings I haven't done either. I need to send somebody there. Well, I've sent him to Tempine, so I'll connect him that way to Starlight driving, I think. Cool. So, supply lines starting to come together there. I need to connect Sunshine Tidings to Abernathy Farm, I think.
Farm's
And
not
whoever's
much.
there is going to have to be armoured up. And they're here somewhere. So, what have I got in terms of hunting rifle, pipe rifle, shotgun? They're going to have a bit more range than a shotgun, really. Hunting rifle might not be terrible. It's a bit slow, really, though, isn't it? You give them a laser pistol. Laser musket. No, I think I'll stick with the hunting rifle. That's probably fine. But they're going to need a helmet. Fatigues. What have I got on the armour front? Yeah, full set of metal, I think. One. Left leg. Left arm, right leg. I need a right arm and a left leg, really, don't I? Looks like those are going to have to go leather. What was the left leg there? We're going to have a leather right arm, and that'll have to do it, because I don't think we've got anything else. It's fine. Now I've got to find this other person who's gone AWOL. I need some 308, don't I? A 308 round.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now.
Is that Murphy going for a weird wander? It is, isn't it? What I do need to build.
I lost track of how many blisters I got.
Yeah, tell me about it. I need to build one of those settler summoning bells so that I can actually find the guy who's AWOL. Should probably do that. I'm right, there's nobody living here, right? Yeah, that's correct. Fallout 4 and New Vegas joint first. Fallout 3 you've not played. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Fallout 3 for me being my first one. It's definitely got a special place in my heart. There we go. Can't quite remember where that belonged. Or lived or whatever. It can go here though. Shadows are quite deep with the lighting mods I've got on at the moment. I'll have to go and do some selling. Somebody's doggo is still stuck up top there.
Nothing I
Well, I'll
hate
see.
more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
It's Xion, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
One day, Sanctuary
Aha.
will be
Let's
a
trade some
vibrant
things.
community.
Sure thing.
That's cool. You know, we'll take all of
I've
that.
seen it.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure.
So, you're getting a hunting rifle. I picked up ammo for that, but it has disappeared. It's Fallout, I guess. Left leg. Left arm, chest, right leg. So yeah, I need right arm, which I think I've only got in leather, haven't I? Yes. Cool. Okay, so I need to give you a 308 round. Maybe I went all the way down to 0 instead of not telling it to give me 1. Not like that.
I'd like to trade some items.
Okay.
Right.
What's up?
Now, we'll send this lady off to Starlight Drive-In, where she... Starlight Drive-In, Sunshine Tidings. Once she'll be doing runs to Abernathy Farm. She should be geared up well enough to do that. So, there we go. Everything is connected and coming together. So anything I've got in any of these workbenches I can use anywhere else. Which is good, because it also means there should be enough food starting to transfer between, because there's a lot of food at Abernathy. Yeah, everybody's generally smiley and moving in the right direction, aren't they? Because there's enough food distributing from the others' places, as long as everybody's got beds and stuff, which I think they now do. There's not really much water there, but there's water coming, plenty of water coming in from other places, so hopefully
Don't take offense.
that will do the job.
She's working through the loss in her own way.
Yes. Right, so I really need to make a selling trip next. Well, the best bet for that is probably Drumlin Diner, because there's a whole bunch of people to trade with there, but there's not really anybody anywhere else, so yeah, we're going to do that. Talkable, let's travel. Let's go. All right, there's Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
What kind of stuff do you have?
Just a bit of everything. You'd be got plenty.
So
Let's
we
see
got.
what you have.
Always happy to make.
Okay, she's got absolutely no cash, but she might have nothing useful. Wonderful.
Hey there.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Now remember, modern.
He's broke too. You lot really need to get your money back faster, and you need to move, dog's meat.
Hey.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
You better have money, or I'm going to be tempted to massacre everybody in this trading
Got a few
post.
minutes to browse.
A little bit of everything.
My homicidal instincts are rising. Somewhere I can sit. Only. Let's make it first thing in the morning if I can. See if we can sell then. Fallout 1, Steve. Interesting. Very, very different, yeah. I didn't get very far with Fallout 1 when I had a go at it. Maybe I'll give it a go again sometime, but we'll see.
Excuse me.
Shop's open. What do you want?
Let's see what you've got.
Mind you,
Salvage, but nothing's junk.
Fallout 3 Remaster is eventually going to be making an appearance, isn't it? So... Right, so I don't think there's anything else that's really worth pursuing.
If you're here
I found another top down, right?
Trade.
Kind of where I started off, at least on the PC gaming
All
front, but it was Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 for me that I started with, so... I definitely do enjoy that sort of thing. Although, new games versus old games might make a significant difference to you there.
Hi. Got plenty of chems to sell. Strictly medicinal.
I'll take a look, sure.
I got stuff that'll...
Yeah, I'm sure you have. On that. Psychojet's a thing, isn't it, actually? So I do want the Psycho. I want to keep the Psycho. Oh, my tired brain can't be dealing with this right now. Carla's gone AWOL, which is much on the unhelpful side. We'll bounce back up to Sanctuary. She's probably going to be up there by the time I get there. Yeah. The next release of Skyrim. Next release of Skyrim, I believe, actually dropped today, to be honest now. Jokes aside, it's the Switch 2 version, and I think it came out today. I think I saw something. Yeah, turn-based does help for sure. I do like that turn-based thing more than the continuous flow. Although Baldur's Gate 2
Need to pick something up?
wasn't too bad on that front because it had decent pause mechanics.
Let's see what you've got.
Always happy to make a save.
If I remember rightly, actually, it was better in that mode than it was in turn-based, when it had a turn-based. You got fusion cells. No, you haven't. That's very inconvenient. That's kind of a problem for me. I might have to pick up a plan B, a backup weapon. Which can be done. My helmet's worth having. Yeah, I'll sell a couple of stim packs. Right, so we're going to go and set up a second one. A backup weapon, rather. So I think I should have one in here. Apparently not. I may have inadvertently gotten rid of it. Either that or I may still have it on me. I may have accidentally gotten rid of my backup 9mm. 10mm rather. Unless I'd rather have something else. No, I don't think I would. That's fine. I can probably do something good here. Right, so advanced receiver gives me 31. 27. Advanced receiver it is. Ported barrel. Like the light version of it, because it looks shit. Standard grip. Quick eject mag I could go for. We'll do that. Both sights, I'll do that. Muzzle. Suppressor. Yeah, might as well. Now that I can, I probably should. Actually probably going to have more damage output than... I should look at getting a different paint job for that. Probably have more damage output than my this pistol anyway. 35, 31. Not quite, but that's fine. So let's, oop, there we go. Now, 10mm. Let's take 150 just for now, because that's need to last me a bit, isn't it? Cool. So we favourite using Q. Pew. Edison stick from New Vegas. Don't remember that one. Not massively surprising, really, when you think about it, but what I do and don't remember from back there. Alrighty then. Best of 3. I don't know what that is. Let me Google this. Today? Oh, for 3. Oh, it's the Tesla cannon one. Okay, fair enough. Don't care about that. Well, miscellaneous. Bring Jack to my Muffy. No. So, I'm not going to do that one because I kind of want to do this at my leisure. So, not right now. Cool of the Commonwealth it is. And we got to make our way towards Diamond City, which means, well, we can kind of go anyway. I could go here and start exploring this side, but it's probably wise for me to toughen up before I do that because the danger's going to escalate rapidly as I push out this way. So, I think heading south is the plan towards Diamond City. The other thing I'm wondering about, though, is where I want to put my main player home later on. I'm torn between Taffington Boathouse, which is here, I think? I think it's there. There. Because that's pretty central and isn't, you know, Hangman's. There are some modded ones, creations homes, but I don't really want to use those because apparently they're a bit iffy at the minute, from what I hear. And also there's home plate, which I'll probably do, might do another build at some point on, but I'm not rushing towards it because we kind of did that last time. I don't really want to do it again. So, is that a Grettor's Marina? I think it might be. Well, that might be there actually, isn't it? There's other places out here that aren't bad, but I think the play is either Taffington, or if I really want to go for a novelty, something like Kingsport or Croup Manor. Kind of like the idea of Kingsport Lighthouse, to be honest. I don't think I've ever built there. And then Nordhagen's out here somewhere as well, so kind of leaning that way. Is that the Atom's Cat's garage? I think it is up here, isn't it? So I'm thinking I might look at that, but that will require me to go that way. So in the short term, I'll still be set up somewhere up here. It'd be nice to have somewhere a bit more central, like Taffington. But again, I think I might hit Diamond City and then see about... I'm going to start opening up a bunch of companions at that point. Maybe kind of doing a few bits and pieces around here at that point. Maybe make my way this way a bit. Start opening up this area. I also want to figure out where I'd like to have... I haven't done that yet. I'd like to figure out where I'd like to have my immersive safe house as well. Because I don't know what I'm going to do on that yet. It's from Gunrunner's Arsenal, was it? Okay. Isn't that a DLC? I remember the Gunrunners being a thing, but I feel like Gunrunner's Arsenal specifically was a DLC. So we are going to Cambridge. My brother went to Cambridge. Different one, though. What you got, buddy? Fusion core just lying around in a suitcase. Maybe that's where the ghoul got his. I did wonder that. Well, I mean, I suppose he killed a bunch of Brotherhood dudes at the end of Season 1, didn't he? So, I suppose he could have yanked one of their fusion cores for a portable healing device. One of the cool touches in the new season. Doesn't really drop any major spoilers, that. Well, any no mods from Bethesda? Nah, they won't do that. Not gonna happen. Eventually.
What's all this then?
Maybe I did tag him in the arm then. Still somebody up there. If you're hostile,
Everyone's still alive.
you know. Anyway, Elder Scrolls 6 is probably 27 or 28. I don't really buy into the rumours that are doing the rounds at the moment, but 27 or 28 I think is probably likely. Mind you, I don't know if you've seen some of the articles that are coming out in the last few days, but good lord, they scraping the barrel. Again. There's a lot of them out there trying to make out that Todd Howard's been sharing a bunch of new details about Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 and so on and so forth. He hasn't. He hasn't shared anything new at all. Just reiterated what we already knew, but they're trying to make out that it's some big revelation. Of course they are. It's like there's money in it for them, but you know, don't make it so. Do it. Starfield 2.0 rumours. Yeah, those are mostly probably bollocks as well. Those are actually kind of an interesting set of BS rumours, I think. The rumour is, apparently, that there was an in-house or an internal closed-door kind of showcase or playtest or something for the next update to Starfield, including the DLC that's expansion or whatever that's due out soon, and the changes they're making. But apparently, this rumour is coming from a single, apparently questionable source, and what's being said really doesn't add up. They're like, oh, they did this closed-door thing, but nobody had to sign an NDA. And my immediate response to that is, either somebody is fucked up big time and doesn't realise they're under NDA, and they are, which is actually possible, but would be a big fuck-up, or the event did not happen, because there is no way Bethesda did a closed-door, take a look at what's next for Starfield without an NDA. It just didn't happen. Speaking as somebody who's been to a few of these sorts of events that Bethesda have done in the past, that ain't how they do it. So, yeah, it's definitely weird. No, I told you to share anything at a time. No, not a chance.
Sir, I believe something is stalking us.
I don't think anybody's saying he's shared something he's not supposed to share. But they're trying to suggest that what he has shared is big deal, big news, something new. But it ain't. It's not quite on the level of trees are green, sky is blue, but it's not far off of it in terms of we already knew this.
This should be fun.
There we go, that's better.
Come out and face us, not this time.
Yeah, it's about that likely now, yeah.
That's that then.
Bing! I mean, it is conceivable somebody who was under NDA and didn't realise, didn't quite understand the significance of what was going on. That's at least theoretically possible. But the idea that such an event took place without an NDA,
Well, he certainly doesn't need
no,
that
it did
anymore.
not. Not a chance. Let's College Square. Do kind of want to go over here first, though. There is the sun. Here kommt die Sonne. Again. Kind of want to see if this place looks any different, or how different this place looks with my current lighting setup. Kind of different, to be fair. Not hostile, eh? No, you're not. Wonderful. Okay. There's usually some bits I'd like to find in here, but I think I'll clear out College Square and then... not in the line I want to be on. Then we'll go and help out Dance and go, or at least deal with the initial fight. Yeah, neither one more mines than that. Come on. Eat lead, sucker. There we go.
The old college square. This place used to be a hub of activity.
Kind of curious as to what sort of activity used to go down here. It seems like the sort of place where students would protest, really, doesn't it? But I don't know. Alright, let's go. You don't feel pain. You do take damage, though. Got a few shots down there. Pew, pew, pew. Oof. That was a little worrying there, because if I got hit by those guys, I would be in real bloody trouble. Feral ghouls do a lot of damage with my current game setup, so I had to be rather careful there. Yeah, you couldn't do a worse job than the current guy, that's for sure, no. Doesn't make it likely to happen, of course, but you couldn't do a worse job. Guy, I feel like it's kind of offensive to human beings, really. Piece of shit, that's more like it. Although, to be honest, that's kind of offensive to turds, really, isn't it? You can complete the whole game without talking to Dan to get unique dialogue from him at the end. That's an interesting thought. I don't think I will be doing that, though. Night Keen. Don't mind the late departed Night Keen's fatigues, but I'm pretty sure they wipe out my armor if I try and put those on. Yeah. Actually, not the worst. I mean, significantly less good than what I've got, but... you know, I'll probably come up with something cooler to wear once I've got ballistic weave. Right, let's talk to
Hey, we appreciate the assistance.
Paladin Dance.
But what's your business here?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are? Try and survive out here like everyone else. Keep my business to myself. Pest exterminator. Heard you had a feral problem. Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I suggest you answer my question first.
So, that didn't go very well. Tempted to be a bit sarky, but just going to go with trying to survive like everyone else.
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Does it matter? After all, I helped you fight them. From Boat 111, don't really have a home. Sanctuary Hills, other side of Concord. I'm going to go don't really have a home.
Don't really have a home.
An answer that I hear often. Whether it holds truth or not remains to be seen. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
Who are you really? Continue to help your own exploration first. You'll be dead within 2 days and I want no part of it. Depends how much you pay. I'm going to go with don't like the secrecy.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty.
That's the best dance you're getting right now.
Supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may...
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
I want to know where he came across the information that this deep-range transmitter could be found in this place. It's a very specific bit of tech to find in a very specific location. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
How did mankind abuse that?
How did mankind abuse technology?
Before the Great War, science and technology became more of a burden than a benefit. The atom bomb, bioengineered plagues, and FEV are clear examples of the horrors that technological advancement had wrought.
I mean, that's true,
We're
but
here to make sure
not so much the
never
burden
happens
thing.
again.
Not that it doesn't have serious fucking issues, but I wouldn't say it's more of a burden. That's probably the wrong turn of phrase, but he didn't live through it, so, you know. Seems noble. You steal technology and keep it for yourself. It's a fancy way of saying you're looting everything you can get your hands on. He makes it seem like a reasonable cause, although, to be honest, this is kind of true. I'm not siding with the Brotherhood, I know that, because it's the only faction I've ever sided with and made it to the end of the game, so I won't be doing that. I'm torn between Railroad and Minutemen at the moment. Kind of tempted by both, I don't know. I'm inclined to be a little bit of a bit sarcastic here. I'm going to go with the bottom one.
This is just a fancy way of saying that you're looting everything you can get your hands on.
Looting implies that we're attempting to benefit ourselves. That couldn't be further from the truth. So, what do you say?
Smells like burning pants.
Will you help us?
It's a waste. Let's get moving. Sounds like a fool down on me. It's a good plan if we make it back. Good plan if we make it back.
It's a good plan.
Railroad, you think the Railroad has a better ending?
I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities.
Well, you did see me just whoop ass, didn't you?
Take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
And there we go. So, while you guys down do your thing there, I'm going to potter around College Square and strip mine the place. I think.
Good pickings?
I'm going that far. Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh, hello. Torn, I think. Between the two factions to side with. No rush to make a decision, though, really, is there? Not with those two, anyway. There's a hard pipe revolver pistol. No, thank you. Fusion cores dropping all over the spot at the minute. I seem to remember Fallout 4 had a limited supply of fusion cores. I'm not quite sure what's changed on that front. I kind of preferred it when it did have a limited supply. It made power armor that much more special. I feel like the railroad's a bit more logical. Yeah. I kind of see that. Don't know. Rebuilding an entire faction in the hope that they'll be able to help you when you've done that seems a little less practical than finding a clandestine organisation who's already in existence. The finding of them would be the hard part there, I suppose, wouldn't it? In theory. Should double check when those goggles that I've got modded into the game are due to start appearing, because I could kind of use a set of them about now. Well done, chaps. Go to use the stairs, I suppose. Picked up a bunch of food I don't really need, didn't I? Right, this one is kind of a badass, isn't he? Not so much when you do that to him. Did seem to be the play, I think. Blazing rolling pin. So that feels like the most worthwhile drop I've ever had. Though it does read quite in an entertaining fashion, though. When I eventually get right to playing Fallout 3 again, I shall have to remember how many of those prams have mines in them.
Never mind.
So these have scared the ever-living hell out of me in Fallout 3, those things. Number of times I got blown up by them. Pew! Although for a two-shot rolling pin. I don't know if that's a combination that can actually spawn. The idea of attacking somebody with a flaming rolling pin is an interesting choice.
Nice.
Well, that's worth picking up. The experience is worth having, though. Grab me some levels. Ooh, local leaders available. Wonderful. I'll have that as well. I can now make workbenches, which is definitely good. I'll start thinking about some of the other cool things I can have. Happy days. Running joke with another streamer, fair enough.
This atmosphere is rather unpleasant.
There's a few weapons that are particularly good in this game in terms of the legendaries that stand out to me. Explosive combat shotgun, instigating Gauss rifle, kneecapper pipe gun, Those are the big three that really stand out to me as being particularly good legendaries. After that, things are kind of a bit less S tier. But yeah, that's definitely some of my favourites. As much of this as I can while I'm here, I think. Codsworth. Hey. I don't actually know, though, what I might go for my targeted weapon of choice, really, in this. Something that's going to work well as a one-shot. So instigating is probably the preferred legendary effect in this particular style of playthrough, because it's high first-shot damage scenario for enemies and for me. So if I can have an instigating weapon that will punch that bit harder on that first hit, that'll make a big difference. It'll be more valuable to me than some of the other potential options anyway. That is not a vase. There we go. There's automatron triggering. Not going to do that just yet either. We'll get there, but...
Sweet.
Couple of nice bits there. Right. There's a bunch of mines. Oh, Jesus, scared the crap out of me, Codsworth. Bunch of mines and things down here. It's a mean trick on Bethesda's part. Put a mine just out of sight underneath the edge of a car where it'll take the car and go nuclear. Right. Some stuff under the bridge here, isn't there? I'll wait till later to go for that. Might hold off a bit. How are we doing? 20 past 10. Oh, crap. Woo. A bit Wild West on his ass then, just as well really, because it could have really screwed me up. Didn't see those. Glad I now know they're there. Wishes were going to be coming through here later. There's an instigating laser weapon available for purchase in the game. Don't remember it, but that doesn't mean much. I have to keep my eyes open. How do you went for the others? You chopped him into small fucking pieces. You made sushi out of him, Godsworth. Just saying your dialogue doesn't quite align with how that particular series of events played out. You know? It's kind of funny. Is it? Oh, he must have got bored. So you chopped him into fucking mincemeat. The only board he has got in his life is a chopping board. The one he's lying on.
That's it.
Oh, that wasn't really worth it. One problem with the kneecap weapon I mentioned earlier, the pipe gun, actually, is that you set it up as an automatic weapon. That's the idea, anyway, and then use it to cripple particularly dangerous foes so they can't attack you, and then you can take them out at your leisure, like death claws. Which really trivializes something that should be terrifying. So it's very, very effective, but it's kind of too effective. Toll schedule. Yeah. I'm not going to bother reading it. It's just generally how much they're charging merchants and various other people passing through. It says don't mess with the gunners and kill Minutemen on site, I think it was. Something like that.
Surely you can put some of that down.
Yeah, there's definitely some systems like interpreting what you're wearing and reacting to stuff that could be done with more detail, but
Here's what I have.
in Bethesda's games in general. But there is the fact that that sort of thing seriously adds to the production time, and you know, stuff that they could be sort of focusing on elsewhere, or time that they could be spending elsewhere, rather. Don't know how I didn't trigger that. Given I thought you had to be sneaking to not trigger these things, but maybe I got lucky. Probably a good idea to head off and ditch some of the excessive stuff that I'm carrying. The Greyguard and Oberland aren't too far away, are they? Over there. Something to think about, maybe. Getting Greyguard on the go and secured up and stuff is not a bad idea. If only because it's a really good source of food for your burgeoning settlement network. Especially as nobody there, they're all robots, actually needs any food, so it's a useful resource. Ooh, excuse me. What else can we drop in here then? Too bad.
Hey.
Mr. Shrike?
All right, dog mate. Picked up 9 fusion calls while I'm wandering around. You feel like that's a bit of a weird turn of events. That sounds a car, huh? Some stuff stashed away to sell. I need to take some time off stream, actually, really, to bounce backwards and forwards between traders and my storage and get some stuff sorted out to sell. This stuff is actually stuff I had in mind to sell, isn't it? Yeah. That's not mine, is it? Hang on to that for now. Yes, that'll do. June, why are you in my bedroom? It's weird. It's not okay, to be honest. There's a few bits that I need. That was the store, I think, for now. That's the store. Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Those raiders pay for what they've done.
Yeah, I'm sure they will sooner or later, one way or another. Right. probably most of the stuff. What did he? I thought he just walked through the wall then. June Long, actually a ghost. Lore discovery unlocked. He's actually been dead this whole time and just haunting the rest of the group. Okay. So apart from trotting around to do a whole bunch of oh good lord, I'm getting tired. Let's go mark down here then. No, I accidentally put marker on. Yeah, apart from putting those two on the map, which I could do. Bit late for running through ArcJet today, I think. A bit of exploration in Cambridge, maybe. Gets a bit dangerous in places. Bunker Hill's somewhere around there, isn't it? That wouldn't be bad to have on that. Maybe we'll have a poke around Cambridge for a bit. What are we doing? Time of day, 7 AM. Yeah, time to fast travel, I think. Alright. So, we'll head to Cambridge. Sort of, maybe loop around this way. There's a whole bunch of stuff I could add, really, isn't there? Just in terms of locations. Just get them on the map might not be a bad idea. There's also quests around here, aren't there? Decisions. Ooh. What you found, buddy? Yes, it's a Brotherhood of Steel sign. Oh, I see. There's ammo back there. That's okay. There's whatever this place is. Number of times I've run into interesting encounters here. Went okay. Dead postman. Amy, I know it's been a while since I last wrote to you. Things are going well here in Good Neighbour, and I've been busier than normal with work. So busy, in fact, I have some great news. I've saved up enough money to rent out a place here big enough for you and the kids to finally come join me. Start packing your bags. I think you can take a week off. I think I can take a week off to come get you. Guys moved out here. We can finally be a family again. I feel so much. Aww. Corey, I'm telling you, man, this gig is top notch. Place is right near the road. We can just grab caravans as they go by and live like kings. It's a brewery, for Christ's sake, and it's packed with beer. How could you say no? I'll put in a good word for you, buddy. So just come here and tell them I sent you. Oh, and I'm going by Crankshaft now. They won't know who Melvin is. Joel, when the hell are you getting back? I can't believe you left this stupid thing with me. Mole rat is not a goddamn pet. It chews on everything and then craps all over the floor. This is not worth it. I don't care how much you're paying me. Get back here in 10 days or I swear I'll butcher the thing and eat it. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Didn't end well, did it? That is very, very small text. Evening, Ibrahim. How are you doing? It was much harder to read than I would have expected. Fraternal Post. Place where Nate was due to give his speech. The Veterans Hall, I believe. Nora described it as. During character creation. Cambridge Polymer Labs not far away.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
No, Cosworth, I did not. I meant to take it with me, and then I can break it down into something more useful. Yes, Arky to add. Cambridge Polymer Labs, there we go. The skyscrapers looming over a certain level. Most of them don't reach that high. CIT ruins. Directly over the Institute. Mass fusion signs. Memorial Drive. Something. Bridge. Ballpark. Charles River Launch. Let's head up this way and see what we can put on. It's going to get a bit risky, I suspect, if we're not careful soon, though. Oh, yeah, because you're a shit shot. I'm not complaining, like, but...
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Why don't you just die?
This seems like a really bad idea. Quite an underwhelming grenade sound, really, when you think about it.
Come on, tough guy.
Gotcha.
Just getting warmed up. Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing,
I had a feeling this was coming. Destroyed. No, where were we before we were rudely interrupted by a bullet to the brain pan? A little apprehensive about going in here because it's chock full of super mutants and it's going to be a rough fight. It's not the only rough fight coming up, but it's going to be a rough one. Maybe put Diamond City on the map, I don't know.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Oh dear. So try again. Try again. Yeah, it was probably a bit of a tough shot. 10 mil at that range on a moving target. Bullet lands eventually, but... Oh, shite.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Yeah. Woo! Domed him. On the move as well. I'm not going to pretend I didn't get lucky there. Ooh, there's a mine there as well. Not sure how I didn't die of that.
Now this is my cup of tea.
I think I tagged him. Oh, fuck! Absolutely wrecked again. Oh, dear. Got sniped, but I haven't really got the ammo for that. I mean, what the hell's going on there? Not doing so is presumably getting me killed, so... I would need to save a bit more as well. That's probably a good idea. Quite sure what that is, but... Campus law officers. Oh, shit. That was not my finest piece of shooting, but... That works. Line up lots of shots to make sure I can hit him. Sharp shadowed leatherite arm. Charisma and intelligence. I think that's necessarily a good play. Compared to what I have, but I mean, it's not unappealing. Nah. Ooh, sturdy ready leg though. That might be worth a penny or two. Come on, Godsworth. There you go. Look in between me and takes it. Same goes for you, dog meat.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
I haven't got you a hat yet. I'm going to, but I haven't done yet. I shall save it this time. And not so that if and when I get butchered again, I still won't have to run through all of this again. That's pretty well money. You'd think on such a main thoroughfare as that, most of the valuable stuff or usable scrap would have been strip mined in 200 years, wouldn't you? There'd be just nothing left. Also looks alright close up. On the other side it looks a bit more weird. Had to grab a picture that time. You did. Stand still. Reducing the numbers. Lost track of the radar up top there. There you are. Beck. Gotcha that time. You bugger. Still more, apparently. Well, this is going a bit better this time.
Playing games with me, huh?
A little better. Yeah, poop.
Picking up hostile light. Aha! There you are.
Well, I hit him once. Wrecked! I thought my grenade throw was better than that as well. I got absolutely destroyed there. Oh well. I feel it in my waters. This is going to be the one. Can do being up there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get up there. This would seem to be the way, but I have concerns.
Taking pot shots at us, eh? Come out and fight if you dare. Hey, cut that out. I don't feel pain.
Alright. That we moved.
Chin up. Aha, there you are.
Ooh. Right. Come out wherever you are.
That it? Well, fine then.
That should be the legendary down. I did see another one poking his head out up there, though. I thought I did. Alright. You see signs of life, so... we'll venture on a little.
What the hell was that?
Worst nightmare, Sonny Jim. That is if you don't shoot me first. Wasn't my best bit of shooting, but he's dead, so... maybe now's not the time to complain.
Mr. Shrike, did you mean to drop that?
Yes, I did. It's a pool cue, it's not particularly exciting. Whew. Place is more dangerous than I remember it being. I mean, partly because I've changed the way everything's set up, partly because... be naughty, you. And partly because I just don't remember the layout. What do you want, eh? Cat's come upstairs, starting to make a small nuisance of herself. And she's doing a very adorable thing that she does. Usually when she wants me to get up and feed her, but it's not even remotely a reasonable time for that. We should say she'll turn around, she'll kind of move around by a... ooh, combat rifle, nice. Yeah, she moves around by her feet, and then she'll just stand with one back paw on your foot. Try and tell you she usually means go feed me. But timing is a bit weird. It is quite adorably consistent of her. Kind of little loop around and then stops with one foot on your foot. Neat. Very cute. So my initial reaction was a little uncertain when it came to some of the textures and stuff that I've got installed at the moment. I think I heard somebody. But now that I've kind of gotten used to them a bit, some of them I definitely am quite liking. The stonework and stuff in particular. Yeah, I don't really remember this location at all. I don't spend a great deal of time in Cambridge, generally. I zip around the outside of it and not really move through the middle, but... Yeah, that paint, because she had a sack hood on, I kept... Oh, he this time. I kept looking at the paint through the scope and thinking that was what I wanted to aim at. It wasn't. I think that's probably the idea. Office building. Should probably save before I go too much further, before I get myself into even more bother, shouldn't I? People who've had their ears cleaned with a pistol don't tend to scream like that. Generally speaking. Kind of curious where all of this goes. I'm going to go this way first, though. We'll go up the lift in a minute. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I might have picked up some upgrades to my armour, though. Maybe not. Strengthen ally metal left arm, that's worth having. Whew. Lucky there. I'm glad you made a noise. Hang on. Okay. You are being a naughty girl, aren't you? Being naughty, little Miss Mischief. Good girl. You just want attention, don't you? Yeah. You do. You troublemaker. No. She just wants attention. It is around about that time, though, I suppose. So. Drop some stuff on Codsworth and then I don't get too horrifically over-encumbered. Kind of feel like I might want to hang on to that because I haven't got a great deal of ammo for this. Stored something there I didn't mean to. Yep. A piece of left arm armor. Ooh, fusion cells. Happy about that. Need lots of them. White painted metal right arm. Pocketed painted, yeah. It's not as good as what I've got. It's BG. Right, let's go and see what's up the lift, shall we? Still mines out there, are there? Good to know.
What the fuck was that?
Must be somebody upstairs then. Glad he was dumb enough to make some noise, though.
Nothing there now.
Ooh. This went down or not up? The hatch opened, which is interesting. I feel like I should know more where I am, but I really don't. Cambridge. Oh, I see. I didn't even realise that was a door. Well, a couple of good bits and pieces from the trouble there. A few untimely demises notwithstanding, anyway. Take out the lurky. I'd say it's free XP, but it's not quite free, really, is it? It's just sort of close to being free. A bunch of stuff up here I'd like to put on the map. You know. I'm rediscovering stuff on this playthrough, which I'm quite happy about. Definitely not upset about that at all.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Yes, Codsworth. Yes, we are. Not a bad view. Lightweight and on metal right leg. Upgrades. Definitely packing the upgrades on today. Quite nice. Rocket and mass fusion. I feel like I want to see what's on the other side of that billboard, but we'll explore over here first. Just in case I make a mistake that I can't easily undo on the explore. Oh, you sneaky little shit! Just kind of sat back down again, didn't he? Popping up from behind cover there. That could have been fatal. Could have been very fatal. Especially given like one or two shots Mind you, he's a raider. He's not going to hit the broadside of a barn, but still, if he did, I'd have been in a lot of trouble there. Found the grenades by sheer luck there. Perhaps bloody everywhere. All facing the other way, though. That's west, isn't it? There's a bunch of stuff over there that's not on the map yet. So I'll need to have a poke around in a bit. Combat shotgun. I don't know if that's my first combat shotgun of this playthrough or not, but I've not found many, so it's definitely nice to have. Streets are so cool to explore in this game. Fetch, boys. Well, actually, don't fetch, just munch. Wolf and some wild dogs. Interesting. Okay. Oh shit. Whole crowd of ghouls running at me out of nowhere, that's alarming. Kendall Hospital, there we are. Wilson gives Lucy some advice about not lighting fires at night and stuff, because it might attract some stuff she's not prepared to deal with. But you know, just generally going out at night seems like an unwise decision, really. I remember this place, but I don't remember much about it. If only because, you know... Oh, I got fucked. Yeah, if only because stuff will absolutely slaughter you before you see it. Especially things that can see in the dark better than you can. Oh man, oh, I've got so much catch up to do now from that. Oh Lord, oh well. I know where everything is a bit better now, so find a few spots and probably wrap up rapidly, because there's definitely some stuff I want to pick up there. We acquired. I think I came this way, didn't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, because this is where there's a side quest. Makeshift workshop weapons. Makeshift weapons are all around there. Right.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
End of the line!
Well, didn't bats him that time, but I got him. Kind of glad I found this place from the side that I did, rather than from the front. I would probably have been very slaughtered. Would come the other way. Very brutally slaughtered. Weird. Traps here are weird. Right. Quick repeat. Put Cannibal Hospital back on the map. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but did some of the job. I don't think there is a throwing arc in this game, is there? Or your nades? I can't remember though. Maybe we should have a look. Could sure use one apparently. Yeah. Okay, just heard my other half making her way to bed, and the cat heard the same thing and has gone to investigate. Where's the crowd of ghouls I encountered here before? Their absence is almost more worrying than their presence. There's one. There they are. Oh, they're difficult to see. Well, this is kind of confirming, though, that a significant part of the reason I was having such a hard time seeing what the hell was happening in 76 was more on the lighting changes than on my failing eyesight. Because I can't see well here, but I'm having a little bit more success than I was doing before. When it comes to picking out foes. To see outcomes you increase skills. I'm wondering if there is a grenade skill that has the throwing arc. Yeah, Steve. I think there may be, but I don't know. I could be imagining it. That old chestnut, you know? Eh. Well, it might be grenades. It's not. It's a severed head. So who hasn't made that mistake once in their life, huh? There's a couple of bits up here on the left I would like to add to the map. And maybe, yeah, so that's the place I met my untimely demise last time. I've not long saved it this time though, have I? No, I don't think I picked up anything cool since either. That went well, didn't it? Give me 1 second. Falling down a hole. What's on? So a compensator, a combat scope. Okay, cool.
No sign of him now.
Sure, that's really the scope I wanted, but. Bang, and the Vader is gone.
Not. Whoa! Shut the fuck up a second.
Don't be ferals again.
Get a grip on yourself.
Yeah, it's not ferals. Here's hoping it's worse than that, from their perspective. Right, Kodze. Give me the. Give you some stuff. I think it's gone to crap. Used to be too late. Now it's random over the map. Yeah, I haven't like dived into it in enough detail again recently to say too much about it, but the changes certainly don't work for me, put it that way. Maybe it's down to my old damaged eyes, but it is what it is. It's not ideal.
Who's there? Struck up over. What the?
Yep. Didn't think I'd landed that shot for a second, but I did.
I swear I must be going crazy. Someone there?
It was a blind shot, but we'll see what happens. That went in. Went all right.
Scared, huh? You should.
Yeah, the bolt's on the wrong side, isn't it? Crap.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Yeah, we go nice, Steve.
Pure shit.
soon be signing off in it myself. Mostly just doing this out of stubbornness and a desire for revenge.
The jet will make you jittery.
Guess she was right.
Yes, appear to be having some weather. Get these cycle paths. There's no bicycles around here. Ooh, we had a bolt action as well. It's just as well I pulled that off. How am I doing for Radex? That's probably fine for now. I think I'm probably okay now, but... Oh, it did move a little bit there, which makes me wonder. I'm not going to get cocky after being forcibly reminded how dangerous a version of the game I'm playing right now. I mean, it was the idea, that was the point, but... Oops. I did get a little bit screwed. Night, night. Explosion goes off right next to his head and apparently he slipped through it. Renowned for the brain power raiders, aren't they? It's probably high. Would account for a lot of it, wouldn't it? So, this bunch of maniacs is no more. Something supposed to be just up here. Did you not know what? Oh, it's is it a gravel quarry or is it just something else? Can't remember. It's triggering in the back of my head. Didn't sound good. Yeah, it is the...
Who's there?
gravel quarry, isn't it? So that's that one down. Penetrating pipe pistol. That almost makes it potentially useful. Not quite.
What the fuck? It hide? Lasted longer than the other one. I'll give it that.
Saw movement. I'm not carrying too much. Don't be silly. Just because I'm carrying a small articulated lorry's worth of stuff in my pockets. Doesn't mean I'm over encumbered. Oh, I got her! Oh, don't know how I managed to pull that shot off. Not lucky as hell there. Managed to put the spot actually on the map yet? No, I haven't. It's just very close by. Mass gravel and sand, that's it. I remember this place. I feel like this is like the sort of thing I'd build around the staircase to kind of keep the bad guys out. Well, there's more to manage to take out, huh? Considering you, well, I mean, he has, I suppose, his own atomic core. But, yeah, it seems odd that a being that runs on electricity would be so for us dismissive of a battery. Whew. Excuse me, I'm probably overthinking that, though. Alright, so what are we going for next? Science will be the next level. Oh, ninjas there, sneak attacks. Doing extra damage. That's appealing. So that's sneak attacks or Lady Killer rank 2. Sneak attacks, I think. It's level 18, isn't it? That's level 17. Yeah, I think so. Right, well it's dark, I can't see anything. Well, I think I've mostly cleaned out everything on this side of Cambridge. There's still a few bits over this side we can add at a later point in time. But I think for now we'll beeline it back and put a pin in things. I think this is probably as good a stopping point as we're going to get. A little over encumbered, but we'll sort something out about that later. Might do something about it over the weekend. Probably Thursday we next jump in though. Hello kitty cat, why are you jumping on the desk when you shouldn't be? Yes, fast travel. Hello you. Can you see the cat from there? Probably not, she's like right here. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of some of this. Some ammo. Fusion cells 25. I'll get rid of it. Might keep. We'll see. I'll get rid of that for now. I kind of want to lean towards using energy weapons, really, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure I'm overburdened with... Should be using more jet, really, shouldn't I? But I keep forgetting to use it. Yeah, ammo is an issue for energy weapons at this point in time, so maybe it's a bit too early to be worrying about specific loadouts. Or at least in the day-to-day sense, anyway. Cool.
Hey.
Mr. Shrike, here's what I have.
Take all that. Done.
Mr. Shrike, if I may assist in any way, don't hesitate to let me know.
Hey, over here.
Alright. Weapons. All of the junk. Apart from the teddy bear, which is Dogmeat's teddy bear. He plays with it sometimes. Right, so I crawl back into my house and then I put everything in storage. Hello, you. Somebody wants lots of hugs, I think. That's why she's sitting there staring at me. Cat that be. If I needed to clarify. Which I probably didn't. Keeping that. Probably going to keep that. Nah, I'm not going to. Keeping that though. Do I want... I don't really want any more leather armor, to be honest. I've grabbed a bunch of it, but I really want to move on to metal armor for my... next set of settlers, if anything. Provisioners. Oh, that was metal anyway, wasn't it? You know what? I'll have all the metal stuff out I can find, actually. We'll start making some changes. Charming animal. Moved over onto my amp over here and left me with a stinky fart. It's very, very kind of her. Somebody is expressing her displeasure in new and unique ways. The lack of attention. June, get out of me house.
Our little sanctuary revival project is really...
Those really want to go sale to be sold, don't they? I don't know if I want the combat shotgun. Probably not. Combat rifle I'll have though. What are we doing for weapons and stuff? I've got 10 leather chest pieces. Right. It's going okay. Welcome back, Nope. I think that's more or less the situation. That's a couple of things that I want to chuck in to sell. This is me selling box, isn't it? Cool. Definitely looking forward to getting rid of a bunch of this stuff. Not going to sell, but it's fine, really. It's okay. Urban probably wants to go in the workbench. Because it's really just there for decoration for now. Cool. Let's have a quick nap. Take it through till the morning. It almost is the morning. That should about do for now, shouldn't it? It's like that, isn't it? Okay. Right. For one shiny evening, that'll do. I'll have to go through and tidy up my saves, because I'm pretty sure I've just piled a whole bunch more in there. Ugh. That was alright. A few deaths, a little bit of exploration, got through Corvega. We actually got a fair bit done tonight, which is not too bad. I'm reasonably pleased with that in about 3 hours in the end. It took a while to get going, but we did get there. So yeah, fun. I think we'll be back to Fallout 4 probably on Thursday next week. Probably. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, but I might stream some more of The Last Caretaker and see if we can't wrap things up, because I'm trying to remember what we had left to do on that, apart from launching another baby into space. I shall have to check that. I think there was one thing we wanted to look at. Oh yeah, the habitat node, wasn't it? See what's happening. Am I streaming Thursday next week? Probably not. Now that you mention it, yeah, it is coming up Christmas, isn't it? So, that does kind of change things a bit, doesn't it? That is Christmas Day. So, actually, I will probably only do Monday, Tuesday next week. I might maybe do something on either Boxing Day or the 27th. Maybe. Maybe. Looking at my calendar. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, Christ. Fucking hell. So yeah. So I'm not visiting my family until a couple of days after Christmas. For reasons of practicality and also kitty cat. He's down here looking at me with big eyes and being very, very cute, aren't you, dearest? Yes, you are. Oh, so pretty. Anyway, so yeah, I think probably not on Christmas Eve either, I don't think. No, I imagine I'll be spending Christmas Eve downstairs watching a movie with the missus and drinking a cauldron of mulled wine. That's the plan, anyway. Because I think she's back in work on Boxing Day. And obviously off on Christmas Day, so we'll probably have a nice couple of days to ourselves there. That might be a good plan, mightn't it? So yeah, we'll see about maybe the 26th, maybe the 27th. And then in the middle of that week is where, after Christmas Day is where I'm going to see the fam. So after that, it'll probably be early part of New Year when I get back. So the next Fallout stream will either be in that little window just after Christmas, or it'll be a week on Thursday. Not New Year's Day. Probably won't be New Year's Day, but it might be the 2nd, maybe. But we'll see. Somewhere around about there. So I've got a few bits to do, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, we'll wing it and see what happens. Yeah, it's been an alright evening, hasn't it, Tango? Have a good night. Cold mulled. It won't be cold mulled wine. It'll be a cauldron full of mulled wine. It'll be very, very warm. It'll just be like that much of it, you know. Basically, I've got a box of wine that I'm going to turn into mulled wine, and I'm going to use the largest pan I own to do it. Give me a pretty looks, haven't you? You've got some sweet on your face, haven't you, kitty cat? Let's get that for you. There we go. So yeah, I think that's probably my plan. Anyway, as for Monday, Tuesday, depending on how tomorrow goes, I might stream something else and get a little bit of a start on that before Christmas. And I think you'll be pleasantly pleased to see what it's going to be if all goes according to plan. But that does depend on what happens with The Last Caretaker, which we'll check out probably tomorrow. Camp builder I wanted to do one in Burning Springs. Obviously, with the last few days, I have not made any progress at all. I was going to make some progress on it today, notwithstanding my general annoyance with the state of affairs over there. But I ended up making a video on the really, really shite looking patch that's coming in March, and doing a short as well, and then we're here, so I just didn't have time for that. So that won't be up tomorrow, is what I'm saying, because I've got all of the decoration to do, and probably some other bits and pieces as well as making the video. So I'm going to aim for Monday for that one, because I think that's probably the best day. Yeah. Probably Monday, but we'll see how it goes. Depends if I do any building on it over the weekend or if I veg out. Either way, you know how it goes. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Do hope you enjoyed. Yeah, see you in the next couple of days. Should be fun. So, you know where the buttons are. If you haven't already, like, subs, notification bell, always appreciated. Social media links in the description. Channel memberships down below if you want to support the channel that way. I very much appreciate. Yeah, well, we'll be back at this soon, although I'm not soon enough. But yeah, I'm enjoying Fallout 4, so definitely ready to jump back into it. Anyway, have yourselves a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. And I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But we'll see beyond that. Anyway, till then, have a good one. And then, hey, folks. See ya.